Hello friends, welcome to LeggLife. You guys, I am actually in Austin, Texas right now. I'm not home in Alaska, and I'm here in Austin for the Austin City Limits Music Festival this next weekend. But you guys, timing could not have been better, because this last Friday, just a few days ago, is when Target opened Disney store locations in 25 Target stores around the country. And one of them happens to be right here in Austin. I just pulled up. Let's go check it out. Target has actually sold Disney products in their stores for a long time, so that's not anything new. But what happened is that Target and Disney partnered together to open 750 square foot kind of mini Disney stores inside Target locations, and they're going to expand this over the next year. But basically what happened is that Disney brought a lot of items that were previously only available in Disney stores and parks into Targets nationwide. I cannot wait to see what they have. It's right over here. And you guys, here it is. You will see the spinning Mickey head up there. All these Disney items right in here. And the first thing you can see right here in front, no surprise, a ton of Frozen 2 stuff. Obviously Frozen 2 coming out soon, and so the marketing blitz has begun. I love that, but there's definitely no way to get that home to Alaska. And Sherri would love that, but there's also definitely no way to get that home to Alaska. And so I'm just gonna kind of show you some of the things they have. Again, more Frozen items, a lot of the Disney dresses, the princess dresses, a lot of different dolls. This is actually pretty cool, a Kristoff costume. Lots and lots of different kids Disney shirts. There's Stitch, Spider-Man, we have Bambi over here, and again, more princess dresses, definitely more than they used to have in the Target stores, so that's pretty fun. And just as they have a lot of Frozen 2 items kind of preparing for the release of that movie, they also have a lot of Star Wars items preparing for the release of the new Star Wars movie this December. So you'll see a number of Star Wars items here. They also have some like Mickey Mouse plushes, a whole bunch of Disney books, and you'll see they have Bullseye right here with a little seating bench. They have a screen right here that shows like different Disney movie clips. There's some interactive content. You can see the top of the castle up there with Tinkerbell, and over here we have some Disney mugs. Now these are the kind of items that I do expect to see like in a Disney store at one of the parks. Actually some pretty awesome mugs. Look how great that Olaf is. I also really love this Mickey mug. How great is that one? Sherri would love Marie, I know that. And then down here they've got some like Mickey Christmas sweaters, and then continuing with the Christmas theme, they actually already have a bunch of Disney Christmas items out here. You can see some stockings, you can see a whole bunch of ornaments. I think this is my favorite. How great is that with the Mickey hand and then the characters right in there. And as far as some of the decorations up top, you can see Spider-Man, you can see Ray and BB-8 there. We have Lion King, we have Stitch, there's Toy Story, and then of course right in the middle, kind of the main piece above where the Disney store is here in Target, they have the big spinning Mickey head. I'd kind of like that for my living room, but it probably wouldn't fit. And a few more things here. I actually think these are great deals. These are only $12. They're figurine play sets, and they have a whole bunch of different ones. You can see that one with, it has like Minnie and Daisy. There's like a Winnie the Pooh one. Over here they have a Disney Junior. They have a figurine play set down here with the princesses. You guys, this is awesome. Look at that. They have Moana, they have The Incredibles, 101 Dalmatians. Wait a second. A Baymax one? What? That might have to come home to Alaska. And then don't just look on the inside of the Disney area here, because on the back side of the displays there's stuff as well. Let me show you. You'll see back over here they actually have some of the, it almost appears a little more higher end Disney princess stuff, but how great is this? This has Disney Princess Jasmine, so it's not like obviously the traditional Jasmine outfit, but it's more inspired by Jasmine. Love that. And then they have this one here, which is Disney Princess Belle. These are awesome little Disney princess handbags, shoes, accessories. So this is the kind of stuff they definitely did not have at Target before. And of course more Frozen 2 stuff Sherri and I are definitely going to be buying some of these new Frozen 2 Disney Legos. You guys know how much we love Disney Lego sets. We don't have any of those, so those will be purchased soon. And then continuing to walk around the outside of the display, you'll see a whole bunch of Toy Story stuff. There's some Buzz Lightyear, there's some Woody costumes for boys. Again, more Disney items, and the prices actually, I think, are pretty good. Back here, there's a lot of kind of the cheaper stuff, it looks like. There's some Disney lip gloss. There's a whole bunch of Disney Pez dispensers. There's a bunch of these Star Wars tree like candy dispensers. There's some Olaf Frozen 2 ones up there as well. Just little mini notebooks and pouches, just kind of the small little Disney knickknacks. Over here they have a couple of fancy Nancy things. They have some Vampirina things right down here. So make sure you walk around the entire outside, because it's not just the inside of the Disney store area. And then kind of the last little area, this is more of a Disney Junior area, and you'll actually see they have little signs like this says Disney Junior, and then they have just kind of Disney Princess stuff right over there, you can see. But here in Disney Junior, like, you guys, how adorable is this? It says love, but then look at the hood. It's got little mini ears on the hood of the hoodie. That's awesome. And just, you know, this little hoodie, $22.99. Shirts like this, $10.99. So none of the prices actually are that bad. And they do have a whole wall here of plushies. You guys, they have a Lotso plushie, and he really does smell like strawberries. Every time I see Lotso, I think of our friend Jessie Cherry from the channel Miss Cherry's channel. She loves Lotso, so that's fun to see Lotso, because you don't see a lot of Lotso stuff around. And there are lots of just little details around that kind of add to the magic, like this crown lights up. You'll see right over here in the Frozen section, this all lights up as well. So you guys, that is what the new Disney store in Target looks like. So as I was walking out of the store, I noticed this display on the total other opposite side of the store. It's a huge Frozen 2 display. Now, this does not appear to be part of the Disney store, so I'm not sure if every Target has this, or if this is just another part of the Disney store here in Target. But this display is actually really impressive, like a ton of Frozen 2 stuff. I don't know, I'm gonna step back so you can see how big this section is. But again, obviously, Disney has started the marketing for Frozen 2 in a big, big way, because there is so much stuff in here. Not only do they have those Disney Lego sets in here, they have Monopoly, they have Trouble, they have surprise slides, all sorts of Frozen stuff. Everything, even down to like shampoo, mouthwash, toothpaste, scrunchies, hair stuff, hair brushes. Oh my gosh. So basically all I can say is get ready for this to be your life until Frozen 2 comes out, because obviously Disney thinks this is going to be huge. So I just left Target. Want to give you guys my thoughts on the new Disney store in Target. First of all, I really loved it, but of course I did. Like, I went into it knowing I was going to love this. I don't know how in the world I could have not, because you guys know how much we love Target and we love Disney. And one of the things I think that I like the most is that the display felt uniquely both. Like, it didn't feel out of place in the middle of Target. It kind of felt like a Target, like one of their normal displays looks like. I don't know, it just feels like it fits, yet it's also clearly Disney. So I think they did a really good job of bringing the Disney store kind of feel right into the middle of a Target, while not creating something that doesn't feel like it fits inside the normal Target store. I thought the prices were reasonable. I thought the selection was really good. Now, obviously, right now there's a ton of Frozen 2 stuff, a lot of Star Wars stuff, and partly that's because they're getting ready to promote both of those movies big time. So I'm curious to see what these stores look like after we're past the push of such big franchises. And my hope is that some of that space frees up for more adult items. That is one thing I will say that I noticed. Everything in there really is targeted at kids. Now, it's Disney, so obviously that does make sense, but when you go to a normal Disney store, when you go to one of the parks, there's also a lot of items for adults as well, whereas this felt really focused on kids. So for me, it's like it was cool to visit, but I really couldn't spend money there, right? Like Sherri and I don't have kids. There was nothing to buy other than like maybe some plushes or maybe some of the Christmas ornaments, but all of the clothes, most of the toys, that kind of stuff was really aimed at a younger audience. Now that doesn't surprise me. That's actually what I kind of expected, but I do hope that once Frozen 2 is passed, once Star Wars is passed, that we see a wider selection of items in there. But for me, for a Disney fan, for a Target fan, I had to come out here and see this, knowing that I was gonna be in Austin just a few days after one of the first 25 locations opened in the US. This was on my list. So glad I came to check it out. You guys, I wanna hear from you. Number one, what did you think based on what I showed? Was it what you expected? Was it better than what you expected? Was it worse than what you expected? Let me know in the comments below. Also, what did you think of the item selection? And then finally, have you been to one of these Target Disney Store locations yet? Leave me a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. You guys, as always, we love you. Thank you so much for following along on our LeggLife journey. We'll see you on the next LeggLife video.